everybody, and welcome to second best cycling podcast in world. It's Gruppetto 2.0 with me, Chris Pritchard, and as ever, still on lockdown, still 90 miles away. Probably a tiny bit less now because you're in a different house. Cameron Jeffers!
I'm in a different house.
Yeah, weren't you recording?
Yeah, I mean, it's literally like down the road, so we're talking 20 meters.
So it's still, it's
so
there's a
to be
difference.
fair, it is technically south. So yeah, it probably is 20 meters closer. We're working our way together. But it's better this week, Chris. I can now see you. Last week it was audio only, so we're just talking over each other. But
no, I think we were all right. I don't think we talked over each other too much, and that's one of the reasons we said we weren't going to have guests on while we're kind of here, because it's difficult to know who can talk and when they can talk. You want to butt in, I want to butt in, and then we need to let them talk as well. So hence why it's just me and thee today again.
Yeah.
Want to start with some stuff? I don't know.
Well, what have you been up to, mate, since the last podcast? How's life?
I'd like to say I've been doing stuff, but I've just been putting lots of content out on YouTube, as people have probably seen. But that's kind of it.
So more than me then.
Yeah, but still, you managed to grow 20 times. In fact, we just need I ain't even got a cheer on my my soundboard, but 90,000 subscribers.
Mate, 92 and a half now.
Oh, my bad. That's how quick you're growing. It was like...
How mad's that like?
When we started recording this, you were at 90,000 and now you're at 92 and a half. But that's, yeah, so less than 8,000 away from the big 100s. The plaque, man.
It's gonna go there on my bedroom wall, on my office wall.
I remember when I first started YouTube, and that's all I wanted. I remember
same.
When I worked for GFN, yeah, and they just, I think they were getting near a milli, and I remember seeing the 100,000 sub plaque somewhere in their office. I was like, oh man, technically I'm part of that, even though I had nothing to do with it, but I would love my own.
Yeah. No, I just want to get, like, I don't really necessarily care now how big the channel grows. I just want to get that plaque, because it's kind of like you've achieved something and you've actually done something, with the platform, and you've gained, you've gained something, haven't you? You've achieved something, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's weird because but 50,000 subs, you must have had a moment and gone, oh fucking hell, that's good going. Same with when I got to 20, when I hit 10, when I hit 20, I'm like, whoa, all right, we're starting to get a bit of traction. That's cool. Let's acknowledge that I've done that. But you don't physically get anything, do you? So it's actually YouTube saying, holy moly, you've actually done something good. But nowadays, 10 a penny, aren't they? 100,000 subs.
All right, mate. I knew you were going to say that.
I'm not dissing. I am not dissing. I think what you've done is amazing. However, like back in the day, 10 years ago, 100,000 subs would have made you one of the biggest YouTubers. But now there's channels out there that put no content out who have got 100,000 subs. I'm not talking about your channel there, by the way. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's channels that people aren't using anymore that manage to get 100,000 subs.
You don't compare yourself to anyone else, mate. You do your own thing. I'm in my own lane, doing my own content, and that's where I'm at. So
true that. I'll give you that. But yeah, well done anyway. And
thank you.
The best I've got is
trains.
That's it, trains.
We're gonna do 100,000 train special.
Oh yeah, what are you gonna do for 100,000? Have you got anything planned?
No, I mean we're probably still gonna be in. I mean I don't know when I'm gonna hit 100,000.
All right, you're being a bit presumptuous there, aren't you, Cam? You think you're gonna hit 100,000 while we're still in lockdown?
Well, according to the Social Blade analytics, if we continue the current trend, we'll be there before the end of the month. So,
hype.
Depends when lockdown eases and stuff. But now we'll do something. We'll do something sick.
Can I have half of your subscribers, please? Can they not just click on my? They don't even have to like my videos. They don't even have to watch them. Just give me half of them.
What, just for that social satisfaction?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, just to make me feel like I'm actually achieving something in life. Right.
What are you at now? Like 20,000?
22 now, I think.
22,000?
I have seen a distinct easing of the subscriptions over the past couple of days, but it is what it is. I'm putting out, do you know what I think it is? I'm putting out too much Zwift content. Like, everyone's jumped on the bandwagon. Everyone's been enjoying it the last few weeks, and I think now everyone's gone, all right, guys, let's knock it off a little bit. We want to see some real cycling.
Yeah, well, that's kind of why I uploaded a video last week, spending a week in Mallorca, and I had actually forgotten. I mean, everyone's commenting like, "How'd you forget a holiday to Mallorca?" I didn't forget the holiday. I forgot that I didn't upload that video. I thought in the back of my head, like, I'd uploaded all of my videos that were going to go live, and it turns out I didn't. I hadn't uploaded that Mallorca video, so I thought now is a great time to upload it, because I think we're at the stage now where people are just starting to get sick of, not necessarily sick of Zwift, but especially now that all the pro races are moving to Zwift and to Ruvi and to different online platforms. I think there's people which obviously really get behind that esports and e-racing. I'm sure we're two of those people, but there's a lot of people who are also getting a little bit maybe tired and that aren't necessarily bought into the whole e-racing culture and online culture, and they just want to, they're more of a traditional cycling fan, which is what I think I am at heart. I'm definitely starting to get a little bit tired of just doing Zwift live streams every week.
Mate, you only did
like you said, everyone's jumping on the bandwagon. Everyone's doing flipping Zwift live streams now because they see mine getting decent views. So it's time to switch it up a little bit.
And me.
And you, yeah. I mean, yeah, but you and me are the OG streamers, aren't we? We're the ones that were streaming Zwift. I don't
want to sound like a dick. I mean, but I'm going to sound like a dick when I say this. But someone referred to me at the start of the week as the godfather of streaming.
Because you're old?
Yeah, dickhead. Because I was the first to pretty much do Zwift streaming.
No, you were. I remember. I mean, I say 2 years. I think my first stream was about 2 years ago, but I remember probably 3-4 years ago you were doing live streams
with
to
3 people in it.
20 people, yeah. No, I remember them back in the day.
He said we should do a video on it, but yeah, I was thinking you should do a compilation, a top 10 Cameron Jeffers' moments from the whole of your
existence.
Yeah, your YouTube existence. In fact, people, leave comments down below. Let us know what your favorite Cameron Jeffers moment has been. Like, for the OG fans and for the new fans, because I bet there's a lot of people here that haven't gone through your back catalogue and will find some gems in there if they were to go back in time and have a look.
I've actually deleted a few of my first ever videos.
What?
Like, they're just so cringe, man.
But you got to leave them up there for the fans and to look. But you've got to look back and go, holy moly, that's where I started. Because imagine all these people that start their YouTube videos now and their careers now. You've got to put out a good 20 shit videos before you even find your feet.
I think we had about 200 shit videos, mate. Never mind 20.
Mate, you've only made 210, so you've only had 10 good videos.
Mate, I've got 800 videos on my channel.
It was a joke.
That wasn't a good joke.
Right, Cam, I want to go through the comments real quick on last week's podcast, just in case there was anything that we need to pick up on and chat about. John here, he says, Cam is the biggest promoter of Zwift I've ever seen. He deserves to be in the classics. We spoke about that. We don't need to go into it anymore. There's a lot of comments about Cam and less about me, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine. A couple of people commented on the sides of my earphones, and as you can see, I've gone for.
They were massive, mate. They were.
Wait.
I think I text you after dinner. I said, "Mate, look at the size of those fucking
They're the same
things."
ones that we had been using. It was just because I don't know. I don't know why. I think I had them too far on the front of my head, so it made my head look tiny and then massive.
Or it's because I had those small headphones, so it just looked disproportionate.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, when we've both got them, it's fine.
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah, I was hoping for better comments than this. Not that they're shit comments, but they just. I was hoping we'd have.
Come on, leave some juicy comments down below. Just rip us. Just give us something to cry about.
Yeah, I do like a bit of a trolling session. Rate it.
Yeah,
Monica says rate it.
Someone take the mick out of my hair, please. Look at the state of
that.
it. Look at it.
Have you not had your haircut for 6 weeks?
No. Who are going to get the haircut by? Actually, I heard there was a thing going around Facebook recently. There's a local Turkish barbers who's still, or he was still working in his front room. So apparently he'd called all of his like his regular people. I mean, it's not my hairdressers. I don't know where it is. It's like Chorley or something. But he'd called all of his regulars. He's like, I'm still doing haircuts in my front room. Like, if you need a haircut, tap me up and you can come get your haircut. It was a big thing on Facebook because everyone's kicking off.
Clearly you haven't been. Have you?
Hey?
I said clearly you haven't been, have you?
No, because I'm adhering to social distancing rules and regulations.
Mind you, your brother did cut it, didn't he? He cut kind of a bit of the side.
Yeah, mate. He did a decent job. He did. Let me see if I got a picture. He did a nice little cheeky skin fade on me. But he hasn't. What are you humming at?
He needs to stick
Listen,
to
mate, we're not all going out
face.
with. We're not all married and dating hairdressers, all right?
Well, I foresaw this 10 years ago.
And you thought one day I'm going to be stuck in lockdown and I'm not going to be able to get my hair cut. So I'm going to need to go out with someone that can cut hair.
I can still look fresh to death.
Yeah. You are in a very advantageous position, to be honest.
Very much so. I do feel quite privileged and honoured that I'm able. It has been causing quite a stir in the comments.
Here's a photo.
Oh, nice.
Of me getting my hair cut by my brother.
Oh yeah.
Look very not very. I don't look very happy, to be honest. But yeah, it was all right. It was all right. The thing is, though, my hair grows really, really fast, so that lasted for about a week, and then it just got a little bit crazy again. So yeah, we're gonna stick with a hat, and my hair is gonna stay.
I guess that's the beauty of still going through puberty, isn't it? Your hair grows really fast.
Well, come on, let's have a look at your hairline. Pull your hair back. Come on, stop hiding it. I can see you got a little bit of hair covering that little corner there. That's it. Oh, Jesus. Oh,
shut up.
Oh.
I've got 2 kids.
You know, some forehead on you, boy.
We're going to do any talking about cycling today. Comments. I've got nothing on the comments. So thanks for the comments, guys. I really do appreciate them. However, give us some juiciness. We want juiciness for next week's podcast.
Give us gossip. Guys, tell us, is there any gossip going on in your local towns, villages, or cities? You know, we had the Turkish barber situation. What's your juiciest gossip? Who's sleeping with who? Who's doing what?
I've got some. So there was I'm not mentioning any names. It's not that juicy actually, but it's probably happening a lot where other people are. And that was this woman who's friends with Amanda on Facebook went off on a massive rant about certain things being closed and certain people not adhering to social distancing. Right?
Yeah.
Amanda walks past her house. She does a daily walk now just to get some exercise. Walks past this girl's house. Who's coming out of the house? This girl. What's she getting into? A car with a mother who she doesn't live with. So after all this slagging off of people, it's unbelievable. Like
practice
glass houses, stones, and all that jazz. Just zip it. Bloody zip it.
But yeah, let us know what's going on in your town.
Yeah, we don't need general cyclingness, do we? We just want gossip.
Yeah.
I love a bit of gossip.
So do I, mate. It's belting, isn't it?
Have we got any cycling gossip though? I know Mavic went into receivership today.
Yep. What's the difference between receivership and administration?
Are you asking me because you know?
No, I don't. I don't actually know. I thought it was a very similar thing, and I think it is a very similar thing. But I think an administrator, the banks appoint an a regulator, whereas with a receivership, I think it's a creditor. I don't know. I did A-level business studies about 4 years ago, and I've forgotten.
Wow, I've not done any business studies, as you can probably tell.
But basically, they're it's like an administration situation. They recently got bought out by another company, and they're not making any money.
I don't understand it, man. So a company buys them out, basically buys into their business and takes ownership of that business. What? And then they allow it to run into the ground on purpose?
Who knows? I believe they've launched an investigation to see whether not necessarily it's on purpose, but
they just don't put any money and anything behind it and just let it just die itself then for
maybe,
tax
yeah.
reasons or
potentially. I know we had that situation with Starbucks a few years ago where they were putting all of their costs through stores in certain countries that then other stores weren't making any money because they were in high tax bracket countries.
Oh right, yeah. I don't know. But what is it going to mean for the consumer and Mavic wheels? Are we still going to see Mavic wheels on the track? That's what I want to know. I mean, you only have to sell 2 or 3 pairs of them to make £7 million in turnover. They're that friggin' expensive.
Do you know? I think they just need to start selling some more of those £700 shoes, don't they? Those super lightweight carbon things.
Maybe that's it. Maybe that was the issue. No one bought it because it was so bloody expensive.
Yeah. No, I think they're looking for new investors. And I mean, it's quite early stages now. Normally, a lot of the time, these big companies, these big corporations manage to find investors and they stay afloat. And just need to have a little bit of a company reorganization and restructure and make some money again, don't they?
Iconic brand, isn't it? When you think about, like, especially when you think about the Tour de France and the Mavic neutral service, what would we have if we didn't have Mavic neutral?
They've been around for years and years as well, haven't they? I know, you know, from all of old school videos you watch on YouTube of Tour de France, there's always that Mavic car in there. So yeah, it'd be a shame to lose the brand.
So who would it be? What other big brands of wheels have we got?
I'm guessing it'd be someone like Shimano.
Yeah, I guess so. Shimano. Well, there is a Shimano service, isn't there? So
yeah, exactly.
But we want to see that yellow bloody car. That's what we want to see.
We want to see Froome on that yellow bike.
Yeah.
When did he ride that, Chris?
2013.
No. I thought you were going to nail it then. I was like prepping it with the flipping, with the.
When was it?
I don't know. Actually.
Oh,
no, I think it was like 2018.
Is that when he went?
Sure, someone in the comments is going to tell us right now.
Is it when he went running?
Yeah, when he went running.
17.
17.
It can't have been 18 because that's when G won it.
Yeah. And flipping it, mate, time goes so fast. I thought that was last year.
Ridiculous. And we should be getting ready for another one, but no. Bloody not.
Yeah.
Have you had a look at the UCI calendar? What do you think to Super Sunday? Every single race.
Just give my mum a wave. She's driving past my house right now.
Hi, Mum. Checking up on you.
Hi, Mum. My sister's there as well.
Seeing how many women you've got rolling out of the front door.
Mate. Oh, they're coming to my house.
Oh, are they?
Right.
Have we got to finish this podcast?
Back on topic. Do I think there's going to be I mean, I think they've got to post some sort of schedule just to give teams, sponsors, stakeholders, racers, you know, some sort of thing to aim for and to look at and to work towards. But I think it's still far too early to say whether there's going to be sports. And I think we touched on it last time. The biggest issue with cycling is not necessarily spectators on the side of the road, but the fact that you've got 200 people in a bunch in very close proximity. You know, there's snot everywhere. People are spitting. When
it is a thought though as well. There's obviously their immune systems, because they're doing days of hard work, their immune systems are just non-existent almost. And if I think I spoke about it in the news show, like you get in the first 2 weeks of August, if it all goes ahead, there's going to be riders, journalists, staff, everybody that are going to visit potentially 4 different countries in the space of 2 weeks. Like, imagine if one person picks it up.
Exactly.
It starts all over again. And I know there's a lot of people who are like, just get it started and what will be. But I don't think that's very fair, is it really? Like, we've come this far now. Why don't we just hang fire a little bit longer? But then again, it's August. It's another 3 months away, 2 months away. So who knows?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I think because of this, it's all so new and whatever. No one kind of knows when anything's going to die down or.
But it is going to make, if that all goes ahead the way it's supposed to, what a weekend we're going to have when it's the Paris-Roubaix men's and women's race. I think the Giro's on at the same time. La Vuelta's on at the same time. I'm probably going to live stream a Zwift race at that time as well. So
because you've got nothing better to do.
Where are people going to tune in and what are they going to watch? It's going to be Roubaix, innit? It's one day. But although I think that the stage the Giro's at that point is one of the mountainous stages, one of the good stages of the Tour.
You know what they should do? Oh, I don't know how well logistically it will work, but if they show both on one channel, so you have Carlton Kirby flicking between the two.
Oh, I like that. But then again, the Eurosport commentators, I'm not saying all of them, but some of them, barely even know what's going on in the race that they're watching there. How's he going to get on with trying to keep an eye on two races?
You calling out the Eurosport commentators? I think they're quite good, actually. I quite like them.
I didn't say all of them. I just said some of them. I'm not mentioning any names. All right? But it's true.
But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it'll work.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I hope we do get a bit of racing, but I don't think we'll see any racing here in the UK. I think that's definitely... Because the season would technically be over now anyway, wouldn't it, really? That'd be about it.
Well, I think Dominic Raab said in his press conference last week that there would, if there's going to be, or he said in an interview at the BBC, if there's going to be sports, then it's only going to be top tier professional sports where they all can be tested before the sporting events and whatever. And yeah, so I think anything below that, i.e., my racing, is going to take second priority this year.
Yeah. And Tour of Britain. What about Tour of Britain? Do you think that'll go ahead then?
It's not in the calendar, is it?
No.
I heard some rumours that they weren't too happy about the fact that it was going to clash with the Tour de France, and all of the big stars from all of the big cycling stars were going to be at the Tour rather than Tour of Britain.
Clearly, you don't watch my news show. Cheers, Cam. Thanks.
Why?
Because when I spoke about it, it's if Tour of Britain goes ahead as scheduled, it's on the 6th to the 13th of September. So not only does it clash with Tour de France, but Treno Adriatico, and there's two one-day races over in Canada. So there'll be literally no World Tour riders able to ride the Tour of Britain.
Let us race. Let
me and you
race. No, not you. Elite teams, me.
What are you trying to say about me?
When was the last time you rode your bike outside, Chris?
Oh man, I keep thinking about it every single day. So if that counts, then this morning. However, when I actually physically went out, 2 months ago, more than that, 4 months, a year, maybe a year.
I don't know how you do it, mate. I honestly don't know how you do it.
What?
It's
not that I don't want to
go out.
I want to, but the other issue is at the minute I don't know if you can see these. Can you see these wheels behind me here?
I can.
They're for the new bike that I've acquired from Barso. Bloody tubulars.
What?
Yeah, tubulars. I don't want to ride tubulars.
They're race wheels, mate.
I know. But if I get a bloody puncture in one of them, I'm screwed. What do I do?
You could do it old school.
Fill it with grass.
And have one. No, you can't fill it with anything.
I can cut it open and then fill it.
Have a day off, mate. You could do what they used to do in the Tour back in the day. Just have a tub
looped
strapped
around
to the shoulders.
But I haven't got a tub, so now I've got to go and buy a tub to wrap around my shoulders for a puncture I'll probably never receive.
Why can't you put your wheels off another bike onto the Barso?
I could do, actually. Yeah, good thinking. But it kind of defeats the object of having a 7 or 8 grand bike and then having a pair of a 200-pound wheel on it. You know what I'm saying?
No, but yeah.
What?
Well, like we last year on my race bikes, we had some 250-pound Shimano Ultegra wheels because they were training wheels. And then when you race, we had the race wheels. So it's like you can still have an expensive bike and cheap wheels.
All right. Soz, I didn't know that.
Get out on your bike, Chris. Go for
this
a bike
is the first time I've ever had what you would class as an expensive bloody bike.
What's wrong with a Trojan?
The Trojan.
Trijan. What is that? What is it?
Trigon.
Facts.
Bloody Trigon.
Bloody Trigon. It's served me well so far, but yeah, Barso sent me this, so I need to do some promo for them and then just ride it. But it's nice. It's it's the first time I've ever used Ultegra, and it's fair. It's fair, mate. It's fair. It's good. Yeah. I actually change gear. Press it. Just have to press it once. Click, and it changes gear.
Yeah.
Without rubbing against any other gears, without making stupid noises, without jumping out of gear. You pros have got it sorted, man.
Electric, mate. Electric's the future. That's what you want.
Electric bike.
Electric gears.
I know. Again, just like a little subtle joke referring to the fact that I'm fat and slow and I need an electric bike. Dickhead.
Right, shall we wrap this one up?
Let's go. Let's do it. Is there any more? Is there anything more? I'm sure we had something else in the cycling news that we wanted to talk about.
Massive doping scandal.
Doping scandal?
Yeah.
Who's been busted?
A Cornish team. They're riding black.
About that.
One of their riders, he lives up north.
I tested positive for talent.
You had to give a urine sample 2 meters away, just aiming it into the tub while he held it.
That is a shout, actually. Apparently, they've halted all dope tests.
Yeah.
So if you want to get lit,
yeah, imagine that. Yeah. You could. I mean, I've always thought about that anyway. Just don't have a racing license and then just go and get lit to all hell and then buy your license.
Why are you thinking about that, Chris?
It just enters my mind. I'm like, how good can you get when you dope? And can I get good and not train just by doping?
No.
Do you not think? I don't think so either.
No. One last thing. The boss of the AA said that cyclists need to. This is a time for cyclists to pretend. This isn't a time for cyclists to pretend they're in the Tour de France.
Well,
apparently there was a survey which said cyclists and car drivers, people believe that their behaviour is worse during lockdown. But I don't know about you, Chris. I mean, you haven't obviously been cycling that much, but I don't know if you've been out on the roads much. But from what I've seen, road users and walkers and cyclists are all seem nicer at the minute. So
yeah, but that is not a very good headline. Everyone's nicer in the world at the minute.
That is true. That is very true.
And let's be honest, the guy who is part of the AA, the less bikes out on the road for him, the better. What does AA stand for, Cam?
Accident, and emergency.
Well done. Absolutely brilliant.
Nah, go on, tell me.
I don't know either. But I know it has something to do with the Automobile Association. Automobile Association.
There you go.
Is that what it is?
Probably. It makes sense.
AA.
To be fair, yeah, you're right. If there's less cyclists on the road, that means less accidents, and there's more people driving cars, so therefore they make more money. So it's a very flawed investigation.
Yeah, he would have spoke to bloody motorists. He wouldn't have gone and asked the cyclists, would he? He'd have said, "What? Hey, motorists, what do you think to cyclists?" And they already think that they're knobheads anyway. So
they're knobheads. You should pay some bloody road tax.
Running red light. All right, who's that? Who's that killing? Who's it probably going to kill? The person that runs the bloody red light.
Oh mate, I had a funny situation the other day. Right, I was coming across a junction, right, and it was like a cross junction, and it was green for me, and I was coming across, and like adjacent to me there was a worker's van, and there was a cyclist on the outside, and he'd come up the outside of the cars, which is fine, and I thought he was just going to stop at the lights. And he kept going. I'm thinking, you're not going to stop, are you? You're not going to stop. So I'm like riding past him, and I'm kind of freewheeling. So I'm watching this guy, and he just goes. And then the workers in the van, like they're shaking their head. And I'm thinking, like, this does not look good for cyclists. So I turned around and went, "Oh, you know, I bet it's a red light." And the guys in the van started laughing. But I thought, like, you know, people like him are giving me a bad name. And so I thought it was within my duty at that time to shout, "You're a knobhead." don't run a red light. It's clearly a red light, and it's a cross junction as well, so it's super dangerous.
What a dick.
Oh, mate, and it was a typical white van behind. So the people that dislike cyclists, stereotypically anyway, they're watching a cyclist just blatantly go past them and doing a red light. So it's not good.
And I think it's not the fact that they're going through a red light and endangering people's lives, because they're not really endangering anyone's apart from their own. And I suppose when they do get killed in the middle of that, the person who drove into them, who was at no fault, I guess they've got to live with that fact that they've potentially killed someone or maimed someone. I've totally forgot my train of thought on that one.
Let's wrap it up, mate. I've got a call.
Oh, Cameron's busy, everybody. We've got to bloody go. Thanks for listening, everybody. Probably one of the worst podcasts. I'd put that in our top 30, and we've only done 20 of these, so we'll come back next week with some proper banter. Make sure you leave your comments down below. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Cameron is on his way to 100,000 subscribers, and he's now on his way to his front door to let someone in.
Yep.
All right.
Cheers.
Thanks, Cam. Send me the footage.
Care. Will do.
Cameron's gone, everybody. It's just me on my own, and he's still listening now. He's put his earphones in so he can hear me. Just want to take this opportunity.
Chris, give me 5 minutes. I'll be on COD.
Shh. I'm still recording.
Exactly. You're going to have to cut that bit on your knobhead.
No, I'm not. I'm not, though. I'm a knobhead. Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Do all those things. Let's try and get Cam, not that he needs any more help, but let's try and get Cam up to 100,000 subs as soon as possible. Boy deserves it. Boy's done good. And we out till the next time. Thanks for watching. Stroke listening. Bye.